And then I watched Damsel, which I have like been meaning to watch literally for fucking years. I never watched it, and I finally watched it. It has Millie Bobby Brown. Is her name? She's the lead person in it. Which I don't really care about her because I didn't watch Stranger Things, so I don't care. But I was like, okay, this woman's in this, fine. So I was watching it. I wanted to watch it because I had it on. I had meaning to watch it literally since it came out. I think it came out like 2022.
I don't know what it's about.
Oh, it's a fantasy movie about a princess from a kind of a barren area, whatever part of whatever the world they're in, doesn't say. And she is offered a proposal. The place that they live is like the people are starving, and there's they're becoming destitute, and it's cold. It's like there's no resources. So the family gets this proposal from this other kingdom, and in exchange they'll get a huge dowry, and they're like, okay, can you do this for our people? You care so much, like we really need this money to save us, these resources. And so she agrees, and she goes there, and the kingdom's weird. Well, something sus going on. The dude she's gonna marry is nice. He's a nice guy. He doesn't come off as bad. He seems to have a conscience. It turns out when they were many centuries ago, this family, like the king at that time, went in to this cave, and this land has dragons, okay? And so there's one dragon left, apparently, and they went into this cave, and there was 3 dragon eggs that had just hatched, and they killed them. And the mother was, really pissed. She killed everybody except the king, and she was like, you owe me. Now you have to give me, 3 of my kids are dead. Now I need 3 of my daughters are dead. They're daughters. 3 of my daughters are dead. Now I need 3 of your daughters forever. Every generation, I need 3 of your daughters. It's like payback, basically, right? It's a weird kind of penalty, but whatever. They're like, that's what the dragon wanted. So in order to appease the dragon, they didn't really want to give anyone of their actual bloodline. No. So they would marry, and then they would literally cut both of the whoever they're getting married to and the bride's hand and meld their blood together. So, and then immediately they're like, oh, this is a ceremony that we do. This is how we get down during marriage. And as soon as they did that, the groom would throw them over whatever the ledge they were at down into the pit with the dragon, and then the dragon would kill them. And then so it's supposed to be they're supposed to do it 3 daughters every generation, essentially. The thing that they picked this woman, she's a fighter. She's a fighter. And so she gets thrown down there and she survives, essentially. And she figures out how to get out, fights the dragon actually, and wins in a fight. She outsmarts the dragon, and by doing some very smart maneuvering, and tries to convince the dragon, I'm not a part of this family. They deceived you. And then after the dragon doesn't believe her, and then after she makes the dragon hurt itself, essentially, the dragon's like, well, she tells me, I told you I am not a part of this family. You have been lied to. And she was like, well, the dragon's like, put me out of my misery. And she's like, no, I'm tired of doing what people told me to do. And she knows that in the cave, because this is how she survived, there's these slugs, these magical slugs that heal you. So she gets the slugs, put it on the dragon. Dragon heals. Well, you don't see the dragon healing. You know that the worms are going to heal it. Right. And then the next scene, she's fucked up by this time. She's raggedy. She is really grubby. She walks back into the palace, and they're like, what the fuck? Also, I skipped some stuff. They they know that she's kind of escaped, and they sacrifice her sister too. And the dragon uses the sister as bait, but she's able to, after they do their fight, whatever.
Wait, does she save her sister?
Yes. Oh. Yeah. The dragon doesn't kill the sister. She just uses her as bait. She's probably gonna kill her afterwards, but yeah. So the girl goes back to the castle, stuns the royal family. They're in the middle of another wedding with that dude, because they need 3. Yeah, they need 3. And so she goes up to the girl, and she's like, if I was you, take your family and run. And just run. And it's just, she tells them, tells them off or whatever. And it's you guys are gonna pay. And they're like, what, we're gonna pay to you? And she's like, no, you're gonna pay to her, to her, and then the dragon like lands on top, and then she walks out, and then the dragon burns everything, burns them and everything. Also, she tells everyone, she's like, you can all leave if you want, and all the servants leave.
Oh yeah.
All the servants leave. As they're being burned, the son, you can tell like his demeanor, he like accepts it. He's like, yeah, we fucked up. Like he didn't want to do it, but he was like, I have to do this because it's my family, basically. Right. And so he's like, yep, it's time to die. Yeah. And the mom's like, no, because she's like evil or whatever. And then they ride out and they take a whole bunch of supplies back on their ship, and they're about to leave. And when they leave, the dragon flies with them back to their homeland. Yeah, it was cute. It was like intense. You know, it's an action fantasy. It was, you know, nice to see women kicking ass. Love to see that. But it's aight.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Would I watch it again? Probably not. To be honest, no. It's fine.
Yeah.
But it's like fantasy. I don't love fantasy all the time.
No.
I like dragons sometimes.
Yeah.
I wish the dragon had more personality. It had some personality, but I wish it talked even more. I want the dragon to... The dragon talked. She talked. Maybe like... She probably had... I want to say 15 to 20 lines.
Okay.
So, you know, there were some things happening. But I want more. I want more personality.
More dialogue with dragons.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it. That was the Damsel. Finally watched that after years of putting it off. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It was a fine movie.